I'm honestly less of a masochist than I just want to get the week over with, and it hasn't even started yet, memes. But you are right, it has been a day. And frankly, I needed something to bring me up from ending one. Hello, everybody. As always, I am Chun. This is Crenbowl. I almost called it Chun Bowl again. But yes, it is time for more stuff. And a good post-snoot aperitif, I should say. It is going to be Norse versus Elven Union, the Cuckoo Nuts versus Quarterback Union, Chun versus Dehedro. Should be an interesting game, I should think anyway. So let's see. The Cuckoo Nuts are sitting at 11:30, whereas the Quarterback Union is sitting at 13:20. At least I'm getting something out of this deal. Let's see, what are we looking at? The Cuckoo Cocoa still sitting at 2 points, despite trying. Red Pine is still my highest. White Pine with Mighty Blow as well. Hatch is still injured. Cracker got a level up last time, got plus movement, so that's nice. And Case is still our guy with Hail Mary. We'll have one loner, though, which is fine. Brazil got injured last game. 3 rerolls, 1 apothecary, 2 fan factor, and no levels of worth.
I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
Hey there, Digi, how goes? Alright, meanwhile, let's see what Dehedro's team is looking like. With a team value like 1320, I can't imagine it's anything less than scary. The black also doesn't help. Let's see, we have Brett Favre. Oh, one moment. I need to put my Crenbowl logo on. About to get off from work. Well, we got memes at work and Digi about to get off of work, so perfect. It's just going to be a work night for us all, isn't it? Alright, let's see. We have Brett Favre and John Elway, the Blitzers, with dodge, shadowing, and strip ball. Blodge, sidestep, strip ball, and blodge, sidestep, shadowing. That's good. That's rough. Peyton Manning with catch and dodge. Tom Brady is out, so don't have to worry about him. Yay! Johnny Unitas with catch and nerves of steel. Yes? Yes. Joe Montana with pass and strong arm. What a skill. Then Ben Roethlisberger with wrestle, Troy Aikman with wrestle, Drew Brees with minus strength, Brett Starr, Sid Luckman, Warren Moon, and Terry Bradshaw are the rest of his linemen. Honestly, it's weird recognizing most of these characters. 3 rerolls, 1 apothecary, 4 fan factor. No benefits to the stadiums. That's fine. How about those stats? 2, 2, and 2. Sure. Alright. Well then, I'm ready. Dehedro's ready. Let's get this game going, shall we? You obviously, and of course you have your choice of streams to watch. Oh, we'll see how this goes. No treasury, no petty cash. Alright, I get a journeyman and 1,400 petty cash. 140, rather. So, let's see. I actually have a lot of KOs, so I'm just going to take 2 babes. It leaves 40k on the field, but I don't want to dip into my treasury for anything. Helmet, Boomer, Zara, Wilhelm, Morgan Thorg, Ice Pelt, Hammer Blow. Yeah, really don't need anything else there, so I'm just gonna do that. Two Bloodweiser babes. And a journeyman. Watch, it's gonna be snow again. which actually might be to my benefit. He wouldn't be able to pass either. Quarterback Central! Greetings, sports fans! Here we are, the game of the Quarterback Union versus the Cuckoo Nuts. Yes, folks, the black leather-bound elves are here to show off their transmogrified nature as human quarterbacks from a distant planet known as Earth. Will they prove to surpass themselves before? We shall find out. Meanwhile, the Cuckoo Nuts have taken the field, their Norse heritage showing proudly and prominently. Will they be able to overtake these stars of the game? We'll find out shortly, just after the goblin gets his head out of its butt and gets the toss. In fact, there he is! Also, Memes told me to ask if I should play Snoot Game. I'm guessing not. It's not a bad game. Alright, we'll get the levels up. Level ups. Where's the loner? There you are. Okay, we're dealing with 3 strength here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And blitzers to the sides. With Macadamia behind the Cuckoo Coco for support. The themes might not be up your alley. But it's been a... Alright, so far. Alright. Well, that's me being perfectly honest with him. We'll risk a deep kick. Quick snap! Okay, how to get over there? How to get all the fuck way over there? It flew that way. I'll chalk it up to a graphical glitch and just go with it. Alright, let's see. Elven Union. They are elves, obviously. Okay. Very shallow kick, then. Fine. Elves, obviously. Armor 7. What I was just saying. Alright. Buster's on the ground, and next was probably going to be White Pine. Yep. With a pow. That opens up the right side, perfectly open. And White Pine is immediately stunned. Which means Joe Montana's probably going to come all the way down, maybe make a pass to... Who's worth leveling? Peyton Manning, probably. Got a bit of Ziggy Stardust going on him. So, what would be better? Smashing into Peyton Manning? I was going to try for a pass to Johnny Unitas. Easy pass and catch. A 2-die into wall? And a blitz even. And wall is immediately KO'd. Glad I got those Bloodweiser babes. And one more wow. These dice. Now let's see. Ones that have jump up are stunned. So that's delightful. One, two, three, four, five. He doesn't have guard, but 5 strength is 5 strength. That's what I was just saying. I forgot about him in the back. Okay, Hatch with Dauntless. There's nothing that he needs to daunt. There's nothing to daunt. Though, if I can... You know what? No, that's just going to turn into a really bad thing anyway. And that opens up a massive hole. Got the backs... I got some screen covered, so I'm not going to worry about that. And he can reach just about anywhere. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going... do that.
What? Wake me when the show starts.
It's already been on a while.
Wake me when it's over.
No armor break. That's unfortunate. funny. Doing a of that already. Brr. Ah, 1 KO, that's fine. The loner is probably going to get punched by Ben Roethlisberger. And Peyton Manning's going to hit Macadamia here. Come on, just some skulls, some both downs. Pushes! I'll take pushes! It's gonna pass for me, eh? Well, I asked for a push. Doo-ba-dee-doo-doo. Also, Marin, how you doing, friend? I see you've got that heckle go through. Remember, I have to pass every turn or Fable. Ah, yeah, okay. Stand up Macadamia. No, fine. Just stand. Oh, fuck. That. Well, at least was I didn't eat my blitz. Alright, let's see. Put Cracker there in a bit of trouble. Alleviate some of the pressure on him. Keep these two. He can. He can surf the scary man. He can surf the guy that can score. So let's try for a surf. Really? Oh, it's one die. Dice. 2 KOs. Please, you're playing me. Thus was gonna have the bad luck. Maybe not so bad as Cole. But anyway. Yeah, 2 up dodge with dodge. The only way he fails these on a normal day is to roll snake eyes. Funny. It was funny. Well, it takes the push here. Well, he's definitely going to pass to Brett Favre. Which means Hatch is probably going to take the shot if he can get it. Considering all my berserkers are on the ground or in the box. Kick him in the nuts. He rolls a 3. And a 6 on the pass. And, yeah. Sure. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a GFI. A dodge, a GFI. No. Into a 1 die with block, reroll that. Yeah, there's no frickin' way I'm stopping this. All right. Violence. He's got a half dozen ways to get out of this. And my dice have just proven to be pants. It just might be my luck that he gets a blitz on the next possession. And Hatch, with 6 armor, is KO'd. Well, hopefully I don't roll ones. You know, he gets the push. There's a maybe surf there. No, he's just gonna dodge away. Oh, if this game had anything interesting going for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 reroll with Loner. All right, makes the dodge. Will he make the go for it? Nope, it's a stun. Where's the ball? Why, ball? Warren Moon is KO'd. Oh, he's got wrestle. It's usually diving tackle. Yeah, I really can't stop this. There's nothing I can specifically do. Save the reroll for something later in the half. Well, that will make the lineman surfable. Now that won't. He used the last reroll. That surfs him. Yep, just on the sideline. This makes Case. Thing is, if I can get Case the ball and Hail Mary up the field. One, two, three, four, five, six. Would we get GFI with the blitz? And Buster's KO'd. Neat. Skulls! And he's out of... You know what? Hey! I'll take that. Don't... Okay, Cuckoo. Don't eat the... Don't eat the blitz. Works for me. Go, 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 go! Go, Cracker! He has done nothing but fail all season. Should have stood up Almond. Oof. Okay, all of a sudden, my adrenaline is just going. And now the JoJo beatdown. He's got to make 2 dodges and a go for it with no rerolls. He got it all right. Oh, do I risks? Do I risks? If I pick up the ball, I can stall 1 more turn. If I don't pick up the ball, I can still stall for 1 more turn. Let me score on my half at least. No, you see... That may work elsewhere. But least ways get Cracker next to the ball and outside of... And also, you know, we'll pull Almond over here. Nope. He ate the blitz. That'll be fine. Eh. That's just Coco. He's cranky. Skull Pow, of course. No armor break. I'm absolutely saving that reroll for the failed pickup. I know I'm going to fail the pickup. So many cans of drink on my desk. Ooh, actually, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna... Oh, that's actually super risky. That's a bad idea. Oh, fuck it. Screw it. One thing and one thing only. Pick up. Yep. Alright. Avoid the super risky place. Just take the thing that I know I can do. I don't want to risk the reroll for something that's a little... Especially if it can throw me away on the next worst thing. Although a 3 would have been a push. He gets 1 KO back. And I get all my KOs back! Yay! If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the Norse team is certainly not baroque. They're just broken. And I don't think the Elven Union can score in this position. High kick! He can at least ways get another pass point. Ooh. Computer tricking out. Yay, my game luck continues. There's a... And KO'd 4 players. Better could have happened. But focusing on the better not happening kills more than Blood Bowl on a really exciting day. I don't try to be a philosopher. I don't believe that I am. I just know what works for me. And that usually involves laughing to some degree. Hide the pain. So he's got 2 players left. Brett Favre and Terry Bradshaw. The fact of the matter is he did get a level up on Drew Brees for that 1 pass, so he's not gotten nothing. I'll bring Cracker over here. Two die with block. Woohoo! Nope. No injure. Which is fine. Another 2 die. Terry Bradshaw is stunned. This will turn a 2 die into a 1 die. That's fine. That saves the 1 die later. Oh! Joe Montana's injured. There goes his super thrower. And his Apo. Now White Pine could possibly get some more stuff. Why am I taking a 2 die with the loner? All right, that's the half. I lead 1-0. I get the ball, and his KOs come back. He's got the 1 injury. That got actually no, he doesn't have the injury. He used the Apo on that, so. I love how the Yeti is just over here in the back line whenever I'm on offense. All right. Oh, that would be evil. Not you, Case. All right, let's send the Yeti into the middle and have some fun. We just my luck that he gets a blitz. Quick snap. Good kick. Coco is rebelling, I guess. Ha! KO'd Terry Bradshaw. Well, he's pretty old right now, so it's probably easy. Definitely ate the blitz. And may not be used in a blizzard of the throw teammate skill. All right. Boop-a-doop-boo-doo. One, two, three. One, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It'll be a -2 to the pass. I can at least always pick it up. I might even try to give the ball to White Pine, but we'll find out what happens with that. If it ends up being a poor pickup, 5 up, 5 up. Yeah, it's a -2. And Case is okay in the back line for right now. And the thing is, DeHedro hasn't played poorly. He has made me work for all of this. He's gonna make it hard. But hey, at the very least, I got one good use out of the Hail Mary skill. I got one good use out of it. I'll take that as not a waste of a skill, if it did that. I mean, it didn't come in at any good time during the regular season. That's a stun. And 2 successful GFIs. Ooh, I could... Oh, he's got sidestep. I can't do that. I know what I'm gonna do, do-da, do-da. The Hedro's gonna hate me if I do it all, do-da, all the do-da day. If he overcommits, I know what I'm gonna do. Holy fuck, he frickin' did. And I've stunned Peyton Manning. Although, to be fair, Peyton Manning would probably be stunned if an abominable snowman just came up on the field all of a sudden. One die Frenzy Blit. Frenzy Block, that's good. I'll throw him this direction. Armor Break, that's just a stun. No, I'll save the Mighty Blow. And out of bounds. Okay. Kind of expected that one. Well, now he's going to try to pass. Rolled a 0. Heh. So. We expecting to throw this game or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. GFI, GFI. For a 1 die. I could, if I make a dodge and a GFI, I could make it a 2 die and a little bit safer. All right. For the moment, we're okay. Two GFIs to get a 2 die. That if depending on the way the ball goes. There's the reroll. Okay, bad example. That ball had gone anywhere else. The KO stays out. Ain't no way he's gonna let me get away with that again. So let's try to get away with that again. Makes sense. No one takes it. No, his SPP. None of the big guys get that. Fair. And get out of here! Brett Starr is injured. I believe. Yep, that's a level for Buster. We'll not try to pick up the ball. For the moment, we'll try to play a little bit more safe. We'll keep White Pine as a potential. But with Cracker being a better sure thing. Alright, so we've got another injury and a KO out of here, so he's down to 10 players. But never underestimate elves, because they're elves. And elves will elf just as elfing, elves can elf. I lost track of that somewhere along the elf. So, Peanut Gallery on the shelf, what do you think of that? I may have too many plushies. Actually, where's my Eevee plush? Why do I not have my Eevee plush right here? Oh, hey, look! A potential hole in the making. Pow! All right. Two dice. All right, that gets a guy onto Joe Montana. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Spray! I've still got rerolls. I'm gonna regret using that reroll. Woo! Boink! And then it ended exactly where I wanted it to go. I mean, not quite exactly where I wanted it to go, but it was exactly where I threw it. Slip and die? He's got rerolls. All right. Hatch is going to be kicked over here. That will make that a bit more difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. What's he doing? How's he going to do it? And he failed it. That makes it so much easier. As long as it gets off of him.
Yeah.
It's a 1 die. And I'm not really going to be able to make it any better for me on that regard.
Hey, you want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing solo.
Solo?
Solo I can't hear.
At the very least, if this all goes pear-shaped, we all tie up. Although it's still possible for DeHedro to score in this position. We'll do a 1 die blitz. Get him out of here! Not quite what I wanted, but I'll take it. Could have been better. That may have been a mistake. But we'll all find out at some point, I'm sure. That could be a problem. Nope. Not gonna use my reroll on that. He can fail the dodge, the pickup, the dodge. He's got rerolls. And proceeds to not fail any of it. So he's going to pass. Succeeding on all of those. Two die to get Troy Aikman off. Almond comes down this way. Hatch is going to come up here, actually, and give a bit of support. Giving a 2-die onto Johnny Unitas. That's fine. It's a 1-die, but I can handle 1-dies. Two GFIs. Yeah. I need 2 GFIs for that. Or no GFIs and I throw it the wrong way. I needed to go that way. Skull into... Pow! Oh, he has sidestep. KO! Still can't reach it. If you have the time, my MMM match is in 15 if you want to commentate it. It's 1 die, sir, but I can still get the POW. Indeed. The problem is I can't get the ball. I could, but it's a lot more dumb. That's at least ways to make it... It's a lot less dumb, but I can at least ways make it a lot more hard. 2 GFIs first. With case. Then we'll bring Red Pine down for fun. but first, let's make sure I can cover up the potential alleys here. Wild animal goes off again. That's fine for me. And Red Pine hurts himself. Minus strength point? Hell no. And I should have just moved the one. I should have just moved the one. If I had only moved the one, it would have been a 4-up pickup. Oh! Okay, well, I gotta do it. Oh, wait, I can't score here. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Hail Mary. No. If I Hail Mary and it fails, then it's a turnover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would be the... Worst case scenario, it's a tie. Best case scenario... Well, actually, no. Worst case scenario is I don't pick up the ball and it goes flying. Best case scenario is I throw Hail Mary and it lands in one of my players' hands, which is unlikely. Second best... Or I can make the 6-up pass. No, the Hail Mary is probably the better one. Either way, all this chip fails if I don't pick up the ball. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no. Better. Better. Pass. Bam it! Maybe I should have done Hail Mary pass. Or risk the GFI. Either would have prevented the intercept. Probably, yeah. Wow, what a hard-fought game. I swear, that ball spent more time in the air than it did in people's hands. I rolled a 2. Nah. Buster got MVP. Brett Favre got MVP. What a game this was. And frankly, the next dice on the line was a 5 anyway. So if that was the case, the go for it would have worked. And then it would have had a better chance. Yeah. Ah, well. It's what I said before. If you focus too much on the could have worked better, that's more killer than anything else. But man, this game went everywhere. That's a lot of points for DeHedro. Not as many for me. 31, 28, 21, 22, 36, 34, 100% intercept, 75 casualty. The KO's rolls weren't great for him. Well, actually, those were on average for him because he didn't have babes. Injury at 70. Pickup at 100. That's good for him. 84% go for it. That's amazing for him. Pass at 88%. Catch at 90. 67 dodge. 33 armor. That's not great. 12 skull. 13, 24, 7, 6. His block dice weren't that great either. Didn't really fail him, though. Nothing really came up at a super bad time to stop him in that. What about me? 16, 18, 20, 19, 27, 13. Did roll a little high as far as the fives are concerned. Definitely balanced out. But yeah, my dice weren't that bad. I made 4 Hail Mary passes that game. 3 in the second half alone. Case was doing work. 50% armor, 90% injury. That's really good, actually. 100% wake up after KO. Failed 3 GFIs. That's what really kind of killed me in a lot of cases. 1 dodge failed. 0% in casualty. Yay. 1 jump up failure. Pickups, I always worked. My Hail Marys were fine. Wild Animal was not great. But I didn't make a lot of blitzes with Cuckoo. Well, no, I did make a fair number of blitzes with Cuckoo. I just continued to roll 1s.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Wanna bet?
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel about... I'm not I was in both streams, but busy. Well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, dude. Hopefully the Hedro is feeling a little bit better about the end of the game. He did end up winning. At least ways we both got points. Oh, he hasn't validated yet. All right, that's fine. All right, let's see here. Well, actually, no. If I do this, I'll hear his stream through the way I have to do my stream. So I will not jump into the Hedro side to start talking, but ow, back. Actually, let's see. Crenbowl, we could jump into a stream chat if he and I decided to. So I'll just jump in here in case. But yeah, that was a game. That was definitely a game. Let's see. How are we doing? What's going on afterwards with this? This is the Stop We're Already Dead League. Yep, just waiting for that to get validated. And otherwise, no idea who we're playing next. And that's the first game this week that got played because we were excited. And technically, we had actually agreed to meet up a half hour ago. So we just got ourselves ahead real early. As comparison, anyway. Now, let's see. Well, let's see. Foul Fatalities is playing Monroe Mountaineers. Just Desserts versus Chaotic Creamery. Oh, that game our game got validated, so we'll go and do our level up now. Yep. Thank you. Blue Jungle State, Cataween versus Zenitors Dwarves. That's going to be a problem for Cadwin. King of My King versus Bastardly Beaten Bust. MLM Mummies versus the Will of Time. That Kislev team is scary. And let's see. This puts me at 0-1-1. So I'm the lowest of the tier 2 at the moment. We'll see how the other games happen. Hello, Dehydro.
Hey there, John.
That was a game.
Yes, it was.
I don't think I've ever seen nearly as many passes. Certainly I haven't seen anywhere near as many Hail Marys.
No, and I kept forgetting about Hail Mary.
I honestly can't argue its efficacy.
That was, yeah, it was kind of a rough thing for me there in regards, like, especially forgetting, not knowing that I was there the first time, and then being like, oh, I can easily just stop him after he picked up the ball. No.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Let's see. What do I give my lineman that leveled?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm giving my strength down lineman here.
Oh, actually, here I'll turn on the Discord thing so I can act. There we go. So now you should be able to be heard a bit better.
Yay! By the way, Kitsu says hi.
Oh, I wasn't. No, here Marin was in both channels. Why? Do I have kick yet? No, I don't. And frankly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Frankly.
I think I'm gonna get strength, a kickback on my strength too.
All right. There we go. So the two of us are just gonna end up kicking and passing.
I'm used to that much passing from this team. At least I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Case has only pretty much gotten to the point where he can throw it all, like, now. Like, the one time I thought it was going to be useful against dwarves in the last game was ending up being a blizzard the whole game. So it was entirely useless.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, with the having to pass every single turn restriction for this team, there's a lot more SPP floating around on the team.
Absolutely. But again, with 4 agility, it's arguably the easiest way to do that.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, now we've got Buster, who's going to be my dedicated support kicker. So he'll be stuck behind Cuckoo Coco the whole time. I've got 120. I could buy another lineman to not rely on a journeyman for next week. The problem is, Red Pine, my actually good berserker, injured himself, so he's out.
Yes, that was unfortunate there.
It was funny, though. Anyway, gives White Pine the ability to replace the runner. I could replace the runner. I could replace Hatch at the very least. Well, that's a thought.
Oh, yeah, armored value down kind of hurts there.
Yeah. But the thought actually was, Digi is saying that his game is starting up if you and I want to commentate that.
Sure.
All right. So we'll think more about this, and we'll pop over to Marin's Mixed Mayhem.
Let's change some dream status here.
Yeah. ADJ Ace. Adjacent! Action. Especially on a positional, they will be getting hit at some point. That's true. That's very true.
Who is DigiPichu?
MMM.
Digi.
Commentary. It is week 2?
Day 3. Oh, week 3.
Week 3.
I know it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Digi is Holo Live, and he is playing. Oh, he's playing Maxweii.
All right. Kitsu, to tell the truth, I actually didn't notice you were streaming. How do you not notice I'm streaming, Kitsu? I'm big, loud, brash. And I've been doing it all day. At any rate, let's do it. Before we jump in over there, I'm at least was going to go over the teams right now. And like you said, it is Digi, the Hololive Fans United.
Versus Maxweii, the Maggie. Or Magi. I'm not sure how you want to say that one.
All right. Let's see. Digi has got Pebble, the human ogre, a human thrower, a Bretonnian blitzer, a tame bear, a ruffian, which makes sense. I was like, meanwhile, we got representation of my peanut gallery over here. Sapling, the Kislev's catcher, Takodachi, the runner, Grimurian, who I'm assuming that's Gigi, who's a human lineman. Otomo is a lineman. Novalite is a plus agility Norse lineman, so good for him. Chatino, the Amazon blitzer, which makes sense, being from Raura. And KFP, the line woman.
Meanwhile, we got Maxweii over here rocking Anti-First Society with a leveled up Yeti Icy Stare with Mighty Blow first level up.
That's exciting. Certainly better than my Yeti.
Four Saurus Warriors. No level ups, but one of them only one SPP away. And then he's missing a Amazon Blitzer this week because they got injured and AV down. Has one Amazon Blitzer as well too with 3 SCP. A leveled catcher from Kislev with block.
Very nice.
Very nice for some leaping and some blocking and keeping alive a little bit better. And then 3 Norse linemen with no levels up there.
Is this your card?
Yes.
I'm really quite surprised it doesn't have something like 3-card Monty, Shell Game, or Matrix in here.
Well, he's got coin trick, cuts in half, card tricks. I think this is more the official magic without the C.
Sure. But that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
at the very least, like those type of sleight of hand stuff, and especially like Matrix. I've seen that a few times on some magic shows. Mostly on Fool, Penn, and Teller.
Right.
Penn and Teller Fool Us. Good show, by the way.
It is a very good show, especially when they actually get fooled.
Indeed. Since you are both streaming the commentary, can you put in the stream description too a link to their streams? Oh, that's true.
I put at Sean, I don't know if that actually links to you here, at least on my side, but hopefully it does.
Stream description. With at... ERO. There we go. Add that into the stream title. If that's... Alright, perfect.
Cool.
Alright, so let's go to Cabal TV and see if we can find this.
Yep, let's see here.
Oh, it's not that. It's not
Oh, it's
Kren.
not- Nope.
That was my mistake. Oh, fine. I'll search for an actual coach name.
Alright, looks like we're a couple of turns in already, or at least turn one in. And we are on Digi's side right now.
Found it. Oh, I didn't notice they had the same logo.
It's not confusing at all.
And at least ways they're not have the same logo, same teams, same team comp, same colors, and all that. I mean, who would want to do that?
Off, off.
Anyway, let's see. Digi's on the bottom side. Maxweii is on the top. It is snowing. Good God.
Makes you wonder how these, how the Saurus are actually able to move around this much.
A little bit, yeah. Meanwhile, Sapling and Pebble are already stunned. I'm presuming that's at least weighs one of them from, like, because Sapling was stunned in the back line. Probably was a thrown rock.
I'm guessing it was a thrown rock, yeah.
1R. Okay. Thanks, Marin. Like, spelling is less my strong point than random trivia.
Alright. Novelite's going down.
You know, I think they were trying to
The
make
ball's
a point
staying
with
right
that
where it's
sketch.
at.
What's the point?
You're right. Forget it.
And perfection is being moved from there too. But does it matter too much?
I don't know.
It might, depending on how KFT gets hit.
Yep. Meanwhile, Grammarian is getting hit here from Straight Jacket.
But he lives.
Yes. It's a Yeti Blitz into the bear! It's Push Skull. I'm assuming that Dehedra got it right. Mine is easier to spell than Dehedro's full name. That's true.
Well,
You know,
soon here, I will be actually changing and doing a bunch of rebranding on my channel. Because I'm going to be getting a VTuber model.
ooh. That's exciting.
So we shall see.
The bear is on his feet, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, the bear, the ruffian, is on its feet.
Can confirm it is a good bear.
Bow bow indeed. Kinda makes you wonder, what if you sent a picture of the bear to Fuamoko for like dog of the week?
I get a 1-die Dauntless. Gets the push. Digi is in, I don't know if you want to call it a rough spot, but it's not a comfortable spot at least.
Yeah, half of his players are on the ground. The ball is still in the hands of a Kislev catcher, which is the wrong person to be in the hands of. For Digi, anyway. Considering how slippery they can be. You know, it's all that Russian oil that they use.
Exactly. It's also why they slip and fall half the time when they leap.
Also true, too. A 1-die into the lineman on the side. Doesn't really open much. But I'm betting he was hoping for a knockdown.
I'm guessing he was too.
At the moment, it looks like Maxweii has got him pretty much wrapped around himself. It's a very interesting line both sides are working with. Neither have been able to fully concave the other.
We have some infiltrates from Maxweii into behind Digi's line here.
Yeah. And the
But-
only actual defense that Digi has is sapling. Which, while, like we've said, Kislev catchers can be slippery, they're not exactly defensive-minded players. What is Digi doing with that line of players?
I don't know. But no blitz from Digi this turn.
Meanwhile, this is in a perfect spot to get a nice pass. Or he could hand it off to Novalite, because he's... Oh, I know. Why would you hand off to Novalite? I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, that's the wrong team there. You get a
Indeed.
push.
Uh-oh. Smack! And Otomo is injured.
Oh no, not the lineman. Ooh, broken jaw though.
Yeah, that's just a miss next game.
And also at the same time, oh no, lineman.
Sure. Which one are Otomos again? If you don't know, Kitsu probably will.
I don't know. I will defer to Kitsu for this one. Novelite's going down.
Yep. Oh, I just messed with volumes. You have a lot of echo from Dehedro. Yeah, I figured. The problem is, if I turn off desktop audio, right, I lose my alert sounds. If I turn on application audio, CC. Okay. If I turn on application audio, I get game echo. If I turn...
Pebble goes down.
If I turn off the Discord, then you can't hardly hear them. But so yeah, I'm trying. I'm not sure how to fix that.
And against the bear again. Getting hit.
And now you're really quiet, so I gotta fix that again.
Well, I wish they had done that differently.
How would you want them to do it?
Better?
As I genuinely don't know how to get, like, if I could figure out how to not have my alerts be linked to what's actually coming out to my desktop audio, that would be great. But I don't know how
I
to
don't
do
know if
that.
Mine do. I don't know if mine do. Let's test that.
Because I use I use Stream Element. No, I don't use Stream Elements. I use Twitch. I use the actual Twitch alerts box. I guess I always run game audio through the headset, but I'm now noticing that I can't hear the heckle anyway. I beg your pardon? Oh, this is going to be... Is this going to be,
Yeah, this show is good for what ails me.
Well, what ails you?
Insomnia.
you go? That heckle should have... Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that. Didn't like that move. He could have got an extra player onto the ball carrier. Not that it would have really done a whole lot, but
Forgot you turned your stream volume to 1% to not hear the echo. Since you have both open. Well, that's a thing too, I guess, isn't it? Alright, well, at least ways that mystery is solved. I still don't know how to get my alerts to be on their own, like, audio channel.
I don't even know what audio channel mine come in on.
Well, you also use OBS, right?
Streamlabs OBS.
Okay. Up! Failed dodge from the Kislevite.
Oh, goody!
Very easily, apparently. He rolled Snake Eyes.
Oof, and a KO as well.
Yeah, the sapling is distracted because of Fauna's impending graduation. That's a good pow there. And KFP is injured. No long-term effect. But that is another player that Digi will not have for a while.
Yep, there's another one down. Digi does have the apothecary.
And he's not used it yet. Probably waiting to use it on a bit more important piece. Well, that KFP is going into the oven. Yep. Now, I'm honestly unsure about this because I haven't watched. I've been watching more Holo streams lately. But does Bibu usually role play eating pebbles with eating Pringles? Because she's been doing, she's done that a few times on Dark Souls that I've noticed. Ooh. Takadachi is stunned, which is interesting. How do you stun a squid?
Very carefully. Although if you go by what you see on like TikTok or anything, if you try and chop them once to the head and once to the body, they just kills them. So the question does still stand.
Indeed. And then a bigger question is, who in their right mind is going out of their way to karate chop squids? Claw coming into effect.
And there is Pebble being stunned. Oof, big time stun too.
And Ruffian is gone bonehead. And Human is getting away.
Surprised they didn't go for a blitz there.
No, Chatino's taking that one. Into double
Into
skulls.
a double skull.
KO'd Chatino. This gives Maxweii a perfect opportunity to leap away.
Doesn't necessarily need to. He could blitz with the Yeti right into there to get some good hits.
She say that if she was added into Holocure to make it, that only she can mine the pebble. Yeah, she did say that, and Gamurian is injured. Digi is not having a great time.
No. I think that Apothecary is going to have to come out for less important pieces.
Otherwise, yeah. Because he's already down 3, so that leaves him with 8. Yeah, 8 for the next drive. Maximum.
If everything comes back.
Yeah. Not knowing what other inducements people got. So we don't know if anyone has any babes or not.
Does not look like any babes on either side. You can still hover over the rerolls and you can see what they have.
Yeah, but you usually don't see babes. You see bribes, fans, wizards, apothecaries, but I don't normally see babes when I mouse over those.
Oh, Human actually survived the Yeti Blitz.
Which is good for him. Although whether or not he'll survive Mumei's blind rage later was another matter entirely. Babes show up, I believe, but only if you have them. It won't show 0. That might be worth checking a quick replay of our game, because I had 2 babes, just to be sure. I mean, you would think I would know this by now, right?
You would think too, yeah.
But at the same time, babes are kind of like one of those things that I get on a usual basis. I would imagine I would have seen them on the mouse over. at just about any point. Anyway, Cuts in Half didn't get punched hard enough in the snout from Rosarian. I mean, it doesn't affect the game actively. They work or they don't. You don't have to remember they are there. Sure, but it's nice to know that you have them. And I don't think there's any physical representation on the field if you do.
No, there is not. I wish they would have put them in there.
Yeah, which is at least
standing up a Fumin.
Yep.
Now he's back down.
Because Cuts in Half is having himself a day. Meanwhile, Digi is basically getting concaved here. With some patty cake.
Patty cake.
I get it!
Shut it, Nappa.
Yeah, not like in Blood Bowl 3. Yeah, definitely. Like, there's been a lot of talk about Blood Bowl 3, which it's absolutely gotten better. I don't understand the continued hate for it. I mean,
Run Bad, thank you so much for the raid, man. Welcome into the stream, everybody.
Wait, there's gonna be a raid. Hang on, I gotta get a thing here. It's his raid, not mine. But you know what? Whatever. Here, have a Ferala Gatekeeper as on my side, regardless.
Yeah,
what am I talking about, Raiders? You'll just have to come over to my side to find out.
Exactly. Go check out Chun. Or don't, because he's got a Ferala Gatekeeper up. I'm nicer. I just have a wheel of anime.
I say Ferala Gatekeeper. It's really more a Poke fusion of Gardevoir and Zekrom that looks a lot like Princess Midna. Like human form Midna.
Great again, Run Bad. You have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time it is over by you. I appreciate you. You're gonna have to come over and double and also thank you, Trip Tango, for the follow. Didn't see that. Now I really need to get to my 100 follower stream.
Pebble is injured on a skull into Icy Stare.
Oh,
there's the Apothecary. It keeps
Really
Pebble. It keeps Pebble in the game, if only on the sidelines currently. From the standpoint of people that only play digitally, I understand it more than people who also play tabletop. Well, I don't play tabletop at all, even though the sheer number of minis I have should be a dead giveaway.
Rooming goes down
again. I really should play physically at some point. Three die into Rosarian. A successful loner reroll.
I had that same problem against Icy Stare so many times when I played him last week. I do not think they filled a single loner reroll.
That is impressive. Meanwhile, Sparkle Hands has taken the score in for Maxweii as he takes a 1-0 lead at the end of the first half. Or very close to the end, anyway.
Both of them, I think, have one more turn. Digi down 3. Does he get his KOs back? No, he does not.
Neat. Even Blood Bowl 2 had a lot of changes and isn't perfect even now. Indeed. And in fact, if you go into the options menu, you will see that there is still the old work in progress logo that they have left in the game from launch.
I did not know that, and I'm going to have to check it out myself. Carlos Dummy, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate you guys from over at Runbed. You guys are all awesome.
You weren't helping Pichu out by brain rotting the other team? Excuse me? I'm not... Excuse me? I might be a Pebble, but I am not brain rotting Digi's team here.
I don't know. I may have to argue against that point.
I have not sang the song once, and you will not be able to make me. Why is the Yeti making the kick?
Why not?
It's nice weather. The snow has ended.
Bonk.
Hey, guess what? It's a Buffalo Bills game, isn't it? The players don't even have an intelligence stat. You think the Blood Bowl teams screen for intelligence? They screen to keep intelligence out.
I'll say yes, they do to keep it off the pitch. Ooh, and Ruffian Bonehead.
There we go. So what do you three think, huh? These are your players, plushies on my shelf. They're your fans.
Oh no, guys. Trent's lost it. He's talking to plushies.
I talk to everything.
It's only okay if you talk to models like I talk to mine on my little shelves right next to me.
What are plushies if not models made of fabric?
You don't put the plushies together unless you did, then that's a whole different story.
That's true, I suppose.
And the pass by Human.
At least ways he's doing something. Dauntless for a 1-die, and it works well for Takadachi. Doesn't turn into anything but a knockdown Saurus, but take what you can get at this point. Yep. Meanwhile, Novalite's got the ball. 4 agility is, again, not nothing, but it's not a defensive skill.
He does have block.
He does have block, and he's scarpering.
Digi does have that last turn to go that he could, if he stays up, he could score.
He could. Block is, again, not nothing. But it's still a 1 in 2 chance of getting knocked down. And Maxweii has got more than enough players free to get a very easy 2-die for that.
He may have enough to actually get a 3-die.
If he takes the blitz with Icy Stare. But why would you want to do that? 2, 3, 4.
This is Maxweii.
It is. It is. 3 strength. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 8.
That's more than enough. Here comes the Yeti Blitz, I'm guessing.
To let you know, Novelites are Shiori's fans. It was I knew it was either
no.
Shiori or Narissa.
Is this Blitz's has to reroll with the triple push, but gets it on the reroll.
Yep. A 3-4-3 into a 2-1-1. No, 5-6-6. 2-1-1 would be both down skull.
Meaning, this game is this one, and then I'll be done.
Well, let's see. With 4 agility. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. I think that Digi is out from scoring this half. Even with 4 agility, that would be a... Let's see, that would be a 2 to a 4. 4 up pickup. 3, 3, 2. But he wouldn't have enough movement to get to the end zone anyway.
No, he wouldn't. It would be 1 short if I'm doing the math.
And the Ruffian is going after Coin Trick. It's just a stun. It's not a snack for the Baobaos.
Oh,
Also, humans are Mume's fans because what animal who a man. Yep. We knew that.
Oh.
I knew that one, Kitsu.
Well, this goes off, gets cuts in half. Who is fine.
Brett would have to blitz someone onto the ball, then it could happen, but not worth it. Yeah, but that would require a string of bad dodges.
And Blitz has already been used as well too by Pup.
Just as I thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
Attempting to take out the Yeti.
Yeah. A string of bad dodges, you'd have to... Blitz is this from this point to send him to the left, but even then you'd have to hope that the ball bounces in a better direction. And it's more than likely that's going to end up going out of bounds, and then there's no telling where it'll go.
The Zarg dice hit into...
You can
Last
just
sword,
hit the lone.
push.
I'll take your word for it, Marin. I'm not the best player. I don't see everything.
And who comes back? The catcher comes back right now. Very nice. At least Digi's got a slightly more chance. They can pull off some BS with some leaps now.
Sure, but it's still 7 versus 11.
I mean, I'll take that Slurpee.
That's just 7-11. It didn't need a chain push. Oh, that's right. You blitz. You block into the other guy standing into it, and yeah, that actually would be a lot better. See what I mean when I say I don't see everything? My mind goes into what are the complicated things, what are the stupid plays that. But it still would possibly. It still had a non-zero chance of sending the ball into the sidelines. More nice weather. Nope, not in the sidelines. A lot better is still pretty bad though. Oh yeah.
All right, push on card.
All right, that at least gets an extra bit of support onto party tricks, but those skulls make Ruffian
Loner. And then go right back down.
Yep.
I can say that is a CP bear.
It is a very CP bear. Norse's fans are called jailbirds. Okay. I think I did know that, actually. I did watch the Norse's slumber party. Or most of it, anyway.
Well, Maxweii can't exactly get to the ball right now without a couple of go-for-its, but two fresh re-rolls going in.
Yep.
Patty cake.
Well, if he really wants to assert dominance, he can run in with cuts in half for the ball. It's only a 5-up.
Which means it's doable.
I was kidding! That's a better position. Let's see. Card tricks is in a good spot to get the ball, actually. Still 2 GFIs, but with the snow ended, that's less of a problem. Meanwhile,
And
Coin
with-
Trick can get a 1 die on Pebble. Unless Ruffian, Icy Stare wants to take the Blitz.
I'm going to guess that's where the blitz is going to be.
Meanwhile, Sparkle Hands is coming down to be more threatening as well. It's Icy Stare Pebble Blitz! Into a
Well, I really
push!
like this show tonight.
Frenzy!
Who's gonna complain?
Finding the POW on the second hit. Pebble reinforcing their stone armor with more stone.
Holding on like a pebble needs to be.
Indubitably.
And there's the Saurus on the ball, which becomes a major problem now for Digi.
Slip and die! Well, we made the slip part. Snake Eyes!
But no, but unfortunately not the die part.
Yep.
All right, Ruffian stands back up. So does Pebble.
Have you watched Broken Promise? I don't think I have. Like, I may have, like, I don't know.
You don't say.
Yeah, I didn't either. Didn't say anything.
Dauntless goes off, gets the push onto the ball. It's a bad scatter, though.
Yeah. But he's going for it with sure hands on Human, who's going to throw it to Sapling. No interception. Why does it have to be with him? It could have been with... That pass could have worked with me. I could have won that game. I'm not salty, damn it! I'm not salty, you hear me?
I think you're salty.
I am a little bit. Whee! But still, I like playing it up for fun.
There's some very long legs and no protection back there.
Nope.
And a easy chance for a 3-die right off the bat with...
Well, we were talking about protection. Meanwhile, Novalite with 4 agility gets a little bit of aid. So if nothing else, there's only one player of Maxweigh's that doesn't need to make the dodge. Now there's 2.
Look. I think so. A lot of people forget that the catcher is a 2-strength piece. I see a lot of people just holding off and not instantly bringing in a 2-die blitz.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't help with its double skulls, but yeah. I think would like it. It's for basically a Shakespearean musical with promise. Huh. Might be worth looking at then. Sit down! Party tricks. Well, meanwhile, Sapling still has the ball and is 1 GFI short of scoring, unless Digi can figure out some way to do something truly silly.
Digi do something silly? Never.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he doesn't have a history of playing a passing skink team. Well, that gives him a 1-die blitz into Is This, unless he can pull someone else off the line to support that.
I don't know if he's going for that. He may be going to fall back and... not fall back, but dodge out and run up and just keep...
Or jump.
Keep over.
It's Pichu. He knows all the tricks. This is true, Kitsu. He does know a fair number of tricks. But didn't you know? Tricks are for kids. Of course, who am I to say we're all basically children playing this damn sports board game?
You can't see me, but I'm holding up 2 fingers and saying, yeah, I'm this many.
I'm only 3.5 years old.
All right, so Digi...
I like him. He's silly.
Digi has given Icy Spirit a free 2-die at Pebble. But Lock makes Sparkle Hands a little bit harder to do anything right away.
Yep. Dauntless. And the cuts in half. It's only a push. Where's he going? He's supporting Pebble, kind of. I'm 130. What you talking about? We're not talking about centimeters.
Well, there goes that support for Pebble.
Yep.
Both players, though, without rerolls, so even if Pebble takes the hit, it could go bad.
It really could. Especially with Especially with him no longer having his apothecary. Where's the 130? What you talking about? I really can't. I'm not on a spot to talk about that either, considering most of my references come from the 40s to the 70s.
Always come here. I guess we'll never know.
Two GFIs for
You'll have to watch the show.
gets the push into the sideline. That's within surfing distance, but that's the thing. This is easy for a Kislev to get out of. Yeti goes wild.
Yeti's gone wild. It's the after hours tape you didn't know that you didn't need.
Yeah. A bunch of hairy wild women. And by wild, we mean like barbarians.
Human is on the ground. Human fall flat. There's a jump of Maxweii zone knocking down Rosarian.
Leaving Ruffian and Pebble. Cat's gone wild? Now that's a far more common fetish there, Kitsu. Whee!
Oh, and
Ouch!
there's the leap and...
And insofar as that, how are you wanting it? Are you wanting them to be like cats in the city? SWAT cats? Thundercats? Because I've seen all of these, by the way. Samurai pizza cats? Tabaxi?
What about Khajiit?
Or how about just the word kitten? Fuck. I mean, now I'm just reminded of something that I noticed when I was playing Amazon several years ago, right?
Uh-huh. What's that?
Actually, do me a favor. Click on card tricks.
Card trick, yes.
The Cabal Vision logo behind her head.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever noticed that on the Amazons that looks a bit like cat ears?
Now that you have said it, I can't unsee it.
I thought about building about having a team themed about that was just basically anime cat girls.
I approve. Alright, and Takadachi's down. Stunned.
Yep. I've made a joke of just filming my own cats and blurring them out as they go wild around your house. I love that kit's ass splat. I really do love that. All right, so Sapling has another chance here.
The dodge out, back in, and then dodge away is the smartest thing.
That's a 2-3-2. And he fails the second two. Ball's going flying. And it's going flying some more. Boink.
Boing.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. I mean, it's not much worse because Sparklands is very close to the ball now.
Yep. And that Saurus is just refusing to let Sapling move any further. That's straitjacket for you. Would be a whole new level of girls gone wild. It would be. Novalight's going down to ground.
For most of Digi's team has been this entire match.
Most of Digi's team has been over here in the KO box and injuries.
I mean, that's still on the ground.
That's, that's fair. It's a pickup on the 6. That's how you play the game. You just roll 6s. And only 6s.
Nothing but 6s.
It's like Fireball, but just 6s. Icy Stare has gone wild animal because he hasn't gotten the memo about rolling 6s and rolls a 1.
That's not how you're supposed to play the game.
Yeah, don't you know you're supposed to roll 6s? Human is on the ground now.
Human has fallen flat again, yes.
Yep. After, surprisingly, a 6 was rolled. Pebble's on the ground from a 5. Not quite a 6, but we'll take what we can get.
Well, if you add the armor rolls up, that's a 4 and a 2, that's a 6.
Hey, you know what? Sure. This also could have been a 4 and a 2, so that also is a 6. The push, double skull, push both down?
Yep. I mean, it all depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. I mean, it could be either a 6 or a 5, depending on which face of the block die is marked as either a 5 or a 4 or 5, 3 or 4, which is how we interpret the block dice anyway. I'll stop talking before I really lose my mind. Takodachi pushing Icy Stare. Dauntless for a 1 die. Good job he's got block.
That does put Icy Stare down.
It doesn't make... Excuse me? Novelite is sent off from a foul that didn't get anything.
Digi, why?
He rolled three 2s in a row.
And that equals 6.
Hey! This is so dumb.
And so I had a player, one of my RPG games that I played for the longest time. I forget exactly what game it was. It was Traveler,
Uh-huh.
who became terrified of the number 7.
Really?
Just because it was the most commonly rolled thing, which also ended up usually failing whatever task they were trying to do.
Matt, that's actually not a bad idea. Tie a superstitious, a streak of superstitiousness as a character flaw, and actually reflect that in dice rolls as if like they didn't rub their lucky monkey paw or whatever, because the monkey paw is so lucky. Meanwhile, the rabbit paw is the one that curls. No long-term effect. The squishiness of the taco is proving helpful in this case. Meanwhile, the Saurus is leaving Sapling alone, probably because he knows that he's basically out of the running right now.
And Pebble, also down.
But only down, as opposed to anything else. Just make sure he doesn't try to mine him with another foul.
You know,
I'm going to guess that yours is going to hit on Ruffian here in a second.
I love that alert went off just as I made a really stupid joke.
Sentient alerts.
Yep. And insofar as alerts are concerned, there's one thing that I wanted to try. It's a really stupid idea, but I think that there's actually a way that there might be a way to do a slot machine with alerts.
Rear dodge didn't work. Slot machine. Explain yourself, sir.
I duplicate the alert boxes on my stream. If what I saw is correct, then a different alert will play in each box as on random. It's, actually that's worth it. I'm gonna experiment on this while I've got an opportunity.
And if you get three of the same heckles, I mean, there's not an easy way to give out stuff on stream, but
Right. Hang on, can I actually not do that here?
Rosarian is injured.
I'll leave you to be talking about this while I look at this.
And incoming blitz on Pebble, who goes down. But just for right now.
Okay. I have just put 2 more alert boxes on my stream. Since I'm not going to ask anyone else to do this, I'll do this myself and see what this looks like.
Well, I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain?
Either this is not working the way I intended, or I just got stupid lucky and all 3 played the same thing. Let's do that one more time just for...
I'm going to guess
You plan
that,
to watch this show?
No, I plan to watch television.
Yeah, nope, this did not work the way I wanted it to. But
what you would have to do, though, what you could do, John, is you could make,
Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing
ooh,
a party.
and
This much food won't go
ooh,
very
double
far.
armor break.
They only wanted to throw it as far
yep,
as the
the
stage.
loner is injured. So that's SPP for the bear. Well, what you could do, John, is you could make additional alert boxes. Because it'll let you make more alert boxes. You can have up to 10, and then you just copy all of your alerts down into the other 2. And then you just make different alert boxes for each window.
Well, all my alerts are through Twitch itself, not through Streamlabs.
So for Wheel of Anime, that's what I made a Twitch alert box. I had to load that into OBS using the code.
Mm-hmm.
But if you make multiple alert boxes, you can have different alerts going at different times because they would pull from a different thing.
Okay. Well, that's what I tried to do, but anyway, right there at the end, we were talking about my alerts as Maxweii scores the second touchdown to end the game, 2-0.
And let's see here, we have Party Tricks getting MVP for Maxweii, getting the level up there. And then Takadachi,
Nothing. Just thought I'd
who was
mention.
just MNG if I remember right,
Yep.
gets it for Digi, getting 5 out of 6 there, so should be pretty easy to get a level up on them.
Yep. A lot more points for Maxweii than Digi, unfortunately. Digi only getting 9, Maxweii getting significantly more.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 SPP there.
Very nearly 3 times the amount of SPP. That
Dice
is...
rolls, not a lot of dice rolling, at least D6s on Maxway's side.
Nope, but looking at those ratios, it's not that bad. 100% loner, catch, dodge, pickup, casualty.
Lowest were just the 50% for going for its leaps and injuries.
Which, honestly, isn't so bad. It just means that he didn't take a lot of them.
Nope. While Digi here, a lot more dice on his side.
Significantly more so. Holy hell, look at all that.
Most rolled were 3s and 4s by a significant margin.
Yep. With 34 in both 1 and 2s as well. Like, it is definitely a lower average roll for him on this case.
But lowest looks like it was Wake Up After KOs. His armor held up okay, 66%.
Yep. 66% catch isn't particularly amazing, but...
No.
Or 66% pass.
or leap.
Or leap.
62% injury percent for him. So not the greatest, but not the worst. I mean, his lowest roll was a 40%, which still isn't horrible.
Yep.
And it's wake up after KO,
And that's
and unfortunately
entirely tolerable.
yeah. Which unfortunately, I mean, most of his were out of the game permanently anyway.
Yeah.
What about block dice for him? Digi most rolled were skulls, unfortunately, with 11 for both of the pushes.
Digi rolled the most skulls. Looking at this, I've got 13 on skulls and 22 for pushes.
Yeah, but if you split
Well,
pushes in half,
that's fair.
because you got there's 2 of those, so divide him and have to give it a fair shot. It's skulls and then pushes for Digi.
Sure. But then not a lot of very few stumbles and pows.
He barely rolled anything else besides pushes and skulls.
Yeah. And all 3 of his pows came on 2 different blocks. Only 2 blocks. Takadachi on a 1 die and Grimorian on a 2 die. And that was all the pow he got.
Meanwhile, Maxweii with most rolled being POWs.
It's basically an entire inversion of the form.
Very much so. POWs followed by stumbles, followed by skulls and
Pushes tied. Yeah.
And Marin had a very good point. If you actually looked at Digi's part for his skulls, he had more skulls than both his bolt down, stumbles, and POWs combined.
Oh, really? Yep. That he did. That he did.
Not by much, but...
Not by much, but this was Nuffle. That was annoying, says Digi. This was Nuffle just wanting Maxweii to win the match. Yeah, kinda.
That's how I felt last week.
Oh yeah, that's kind of how I felt all regular season 2 over in Crenbowl.
That's for most of it. I felt okay. I did pretty well with my Crenbowl team until the match with Maxweii, as it so happened, and his chores, and he tore me apart.
Can you go back and have us both win instead, Dehedro? Says Digi.
I mean, I could go back, but I don't think it's going to work that well.
I'm going to my leagues. This is going to be easier to go through this way.
Where are we at? Drafted demigods are a little bit tore up, unfortunately, after I lost my freaking... after having a Chorf die, my guard Chorf.
More! Oh, not so loud. Let me hear you.
I gotta schedule my match with Zoe here soon.
Yeah. My next game is going to be against Bitwise Bard, the Elven chess set versus Splatoon Guardians. Waiting on him to get an idea of when he's going to be free this week.
I'll take yours over mine. Want to trade?
I have the distinct impression that that all of us will be playing each other at some point.
I mean, yes. Elves are just going to be doing elf stuff. What is Bitwise? He's got 1 level up with a Lodge Elven Union Pro Off Blitzer. So not too bad that you had to worry about right now.
All right. What is up with you playing against the person I just played? That's a good question. I don't know.
And then...
Who did you play in that? You played Home Life, so I play that. If you played... Holy crap, he's right.
What's that?
I have... In the last 2 weeks, in weeks 2 and 3, I played the teams that Digi played against in weeks 1 and 2.
Okay, so let's see here.
In
So
order. So, Digi plays Small People, Big World week 1.
Which then played in week 2.
Which I played in week 2. Digi plays Elven Chess Set in week 2, who I play in week 3.
Okay, so let's see if this is true. So he just played Magi in week 3.
Week 4?
Nope, you do not play them.
Nope, it looks like I play week 4 Cavemanon's Greatest Hits. Oh crap, that's memes. Good. Good.
oh, that team looks nasty right now.
Oh, it's gonna be even better considering that if things go as well as it is, I'll be playing him after I finish Snoot Game. Just added a jailbird to the crew. Good for you. Now there's more Holo mems. Or Holo fans. But now I'm curious, when do I play Maxweii?
Let's see.
7, 8... week 9.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean terrible. I need some big breaking things on my Tomb Guardians. Which means I need to get points on my Tomb Guardians. Which means getting points on big guys. Help me!
Well, I mean, the nice thing is you will definitely have a lot more strength, so he will have a harder time hitting you.
True. And hopefully my werewolves don't die. Anyway, let's see. Bitwise. Elven Chess Set has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's missing one player, apparently. Oh yeah, pawn number 5, I guess, died.
Not uncommon for Elvens.
Yep. So, yeah, I'll be dealing with a War Dancer, a Witch Elf, 2 Blitzers of a Dark and High Elf variety. Oh, and an Elven Union Blitzer, so 3 Blitzers. This is going to be a fun team. And by fun, I mean, holy hell help me, if I don't crack them, I'm not... Hey, Chad, I wanted to see if you could bring up your team. Yeah, sure, I could certainly do that. Jailbird, the Kislev Blitzer. All right.
Looking at your team, Sean, Splatoon Guardians.
It's really nothing much to look at. We've got Dodge Marina the Werewolf. That's pretty much all I've got. Not for lack of trying, but it's only week 3, so...
Still a good walking wall, though. Very hard to take on.
Yeah. Whenever you see me foul something in a match, it means I've tilted a bit. To be fair, if ever there was a game to be tilted a little bit in...
I'm trying to see, when do we play here, Sean?
That's a good question, but I'm going to be searching for Kitsu's team for a moment here.
Oh, we play week 5.
Neat. Divdy. Oh yeah, you completed it, didn't you? Alright, so let's see. Kitsu's team. The Holo Friends. A Amazon team. With Sukorn, the unleveled Blitzer, Miofam, who could level up for whatever reason, but also got an armor injury with Mighty Blow. That is after Dwarves. Well, honestly, you could have been worse. One missed next game and apparently 1 death, I'm guessing. it really could have been much worse. Not that I know what your sideline looked like after that, by the end of the game, but yeah. All things considered, you came out of that okay. And with 3 other players with block, that's a decent amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Progression for such a short season. Watame died. Ah.
Especially when she also played some shorts as well too.
Yeah. It was not a good time to be playing Amazons, unfortunately, but you made some decent headway.
To be fair, for these shorter seasons, it doesn't really favor agility or teams like that. It's more favoring the heavy bash teams.
Right.
But Shun, it was a pleasure commentating. It was a pleasure playing against you as well too.
Indeed. The same on my side too, friend. It was a good idea to be doing this. I mean,
I am
other
gonna
than the
head
fact that
out.
we were obligated to play the first game anyway.
Right. Either way, it was still fun.
Yeah.
But I am going to get out of here, folks. Just so you guys can hang out with it, I'm going to send all you folks over to Chun.
Oh, please don't. I'm going to be ending shortly myself.
All right, let's see who else is on then. Just you.
Just, yeah. And it looks like it's just me, Digi, and Kitsu over here, so yeah.
Who can I pass you guys along to?
Wake me when the show starts.
It's already been on a while.
Follow channel.
Wake me when it's over.
You aren't going to play more Snoot Game? You know Memes wants you to do, so I will play more Snoot Game next week. Were you not here for the heavy that was earlier this afternoon? Because it got heavy.
Oh my. All right, that's going to be it for me, everybody here. John, it was a pleasure. I will catch you at least next week for Dungeons and Dragons, if not before.
Yep. All right. And as for the rest of you, oh, that's just a shadow on my old DS stylus. I'm going to be heading out myself. I could do Persona. You know what else I could also do? Go check my laundry, switch it over, and make sure I have clean clothes for the week. Next week is my last Met week. Well, okay. So we'll see what happens. But also next week is the Sunday before Christmas, so we'll see. So yeah, you're definitely gonna be busy, and we'll see what sort of like filler episode we can get. 10 more days until Boxing Day Eve. That's one way to put it. Alright. But yeah. So, I am going to end, and I'm probably going to go to bed because I've been tired all day. Alright, so with that, I don't think there's anybody that I know of that's streaming currently. So, with that, I think I'll just end. So yeah, Digi, Kitsu, thank you for being here. Digi, thank you for turning us on to your game so we could commentate it. It was a lot of fun. Again, thank you to Dehedro for joining us and playing as well. It was a good evening for this. But yeah, we've got more Blood Bowl coming down the pipe. We've got Marin's Mixed Mayhem team, the Splatoon Guardians, more of Crenbowl to come. D&D maybe on Sunday, I hope. I really am looking forward to that. Snoot Game on Sunday, absolutely. We're going to finish up that last ending that we're missing. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than the 2 we got today. And otherwise, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of stuff happening. And with that, thank you all for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. I will see you all in the next one, and if I don't, Merry Christmas. And a happy Boxing Day Eve or whatever. Have a good rest of your day, y'all.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy it tonight.
You plan to like this show?
Oh, I plan to watch television.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Get